This video is sponsored by Audible, those audiobooks that all the cool kids are listening to because the library hard. I haven't actually gone through much of J.R.R. Tolkien's works, and the classic trilogy is in their massive library, all narrated by Rob Inglis, whose voice honestly feels perfect for Middle-earth. I'm about halfway through book 1 and thought you might like it too. So here you go. Just go to audible.com/runesmith or text runesmith to 500-500 and start listening today or tomorrow, or cram all 19 hours of the book in your last free day. I don't know, I don't control your life. Oh, what's that? You didn't know there was a whole 30-day free trial? Yeah, you idiot. Just go to audible.com/runesmith or whip out your cellular device and do the runesmith to the 500-500s. You get a free audiobook and 2 Audible originals too. They got a bunch of cool audiobooks in their library, so go give them a listen. Okay, thanks for the rent, Audible, I love you. Let's look at Grungs. They're cute-ass little tree frog people. I mean, what's not to like? I just hope they're not f***ing slavers like every other monster in the entire game, because it's not like D&D is just 3 to 6 dipshits fighting different slavers and... Let's get started, I guess. So a lot like you, Auntie, Grungs hang out in very comfortable and safe locations like rainforests and tropical jungles. You know what they say, home is where the deadly bugs, snakes, and water is. I do love that they're arboreal, which means they live mainly in trees. Which means that when you're knee-deep in leash water, after just having killed 3 crocodiles and a snake person with their backup snakes, there's a fucking tree frog that just shoots a poison dart into your neck, and then you're a doped up slave here now forever. And a tree frog is the one bossing you around. Also, they have these tadpole hatcheries where little gray dudes just swim around for 3 months before becoming a frog person. Here's an abstract fun fact. Grungs are humanoids, but gargoyles, angels, and cambions aren't. It doesn't matter at all, it's just anatomically funny to me. So after these freshwater sperm cells become frogs, they start to take on a unique genetic color that determines their social class. Which sounds very socially dividing. I hope that's not a parody of something bad in the real world. So these filthy, disgusting greens run around hunting, fighting, classic greenies, and doing basic labor that their slaves can't do. Slightly less despicable are the blue grungs, who do like art or whatever and take care of pollywags before they evolve, I guess. And finally, we reach the actually good and not stinky colors, starting with purple. They don't have to do anything but tell others what to do, because if they did that lame stuff, they'd be too good at it. Also, that's a waste of their precious purple time. Even better than them are the red grungs, because they have big brain and can cast... Wait, holy shit, they're 9th level casters and they're challenge rating 1? Okay. And just below the top are orange grungs, who do the same thing as those dirty greenies. But don't ever compare them. I'll come to your house and scoop your tonsils out with my big toe. They're elite warriors and are so much stronger than basic grungs because they have, like, a lot of health and they can sing to stun people. And at the top of the treetops, the ultimate sovereign in grung hierarchy, are gold grungs. They have the same stats as the orange ones. Also, if a weak, stupid grung accidentally does something cool, then they slather them with herbs and magic goop, and the rest of the grungs stop being racist because their color changes. One funny detail is that they all live in tree branches and possibly tree forts, but they need to rehydrate by sitting in dirty water for an hour a day or they'll just dry up and keel over exactly 24 hours after their last bath. When I mentioned that they're slavers, I meant that they're one of the laziest types of those. It literally just says that they're always looking for new slaves, and when they get them, they don't really do much. Like, they do less than goblins. They just like bossing others around to feel better about themselves. And they capture people by using something called grung poison. I like animals, so here's some quick facts. Real poison dart frogs produce oily, alkaloid-based neurotoxins. A study in 2005 shows that they actually just eat ants and then take ant juice and they concentrate it into poison. They don't actually make it themselves. What this shit does is it essentially just puts stainless steel chains on your nerve system so you stop moving and then you stop aliving. Also, the fact that the golden poison dart frog can kill like 20 guys at once, or 10,000 mice, or 2 elephants, is probably why gold is on top. And their Latin name means terrible poisonous frog. Okay, back to fictional poison. Instead of native human tribes tipping arrows with their poison, they just rub their own arrows on their back, and then shoot at native human tribes. Grung poison just makes you poisoned for like a minute, unless you're a paladin, or a dwarf, or a cleric or 10th level in any class really. But there's a really cool variant that we should look at anyway. Color Poison. Green Boy Special Poison. It sort of paralyzes you. They're like challenge rating a quarter, so they can't be that mean. Apparently you can only move by climbing or jumping. That makes sense, moving on. Blue Poisons. You turn into the kids and dogs outside my window today and have to shout loudly twice every turn. Super Porp. Your mind and body are completely overwhelmed with one desire. Cover yourself in mud. Red. You get hungry and you gotta eat on your turn. Orange. Apparently orange grungs are the scarecrow from Man Bat because you just get scared of your friends. And finally Gold. Oddly enough, you don't just f***ing die. It just poisons you, and charms you, and teaches you how to speak Grung. Yes, touching or slurping up gold Grung juice teaches you their language. That's basically Grungs. But hold up, I have some updates and things just because I started like 15 projects this month like an idiot, and now I'm really busy and I can't even play Animal Crossing, but here we go. Also feel free to click away. If you like really comfy shirts and you're running out of laundry like me, consider visiting my bonfire shop for some really cool designs on really good fabric. They didn't sponsor this video, but I'm working with Easy Roller Dice on some custom designs and bags and stuff, so keep an eye out for that. Also, here's a discount. And then I'm writing that book, which you can still get if you want, but that'll likely mean that my videos are going to be a little bit shorter from time to time, so I can meet quota and actually make a good book. Okay, that's it. Thanks for taking the time to see what I'm working on. I love you. Here's some patrons, and bye-bye.